Mae parc Biwt wastad yn le hyfryd I gerdded a mynd am dro gyda'r teulu, ond heddi dwi yma I ddysgu sut I gerdded. Go iawn. Ac fe fyddai'n dysgu gan y gore. Mae Bethan Davies o Gaerdydd yn bencampwr Cymru a Phryden am gerdded ras. Bethan yw seren ddisgleiriau'r gamp yng Nghymru ers degawdau. So Bethan, before we start training, explain the rules to me.
Okay, so race walking has 2 rules. One is that you have to have one foot on the floor at all times. So if you don't do that, you get shown one of these cards.
Okay.
So this is a lifting card. Then the other rule is you have to have a straight leg. So you have to land with a straight leg and it stays straight until it goes underneath your body. So you have judges around the track and you get shown warning cards if you're in danger of breaking a rule. If they think you have broken that rule, it becomes a red card. If you get 3 of those red cards, you get taken out of the race.
Okay, so what's first?
First of all, we're just going to normal walk.
Okay.
Normal walking like you would any day.
So not on a catwalk, just walking down the street?
Yeah, just walking down the street.
Okay,
so how do you normally walk?
I think I walk like this.
Good, good. Okay, so now you know what it feels like to normal walk, which hopefully you already know.
Yeah.
I'm going to get you to walk, but with nice long arms and long legs.
Okay, so everything long, yeah?
Yeah, nice long arms, long legs. So now you need to add in race walking arms. So race walking arms is just the same as running arms.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stand behind you.
Okay.
And you're going to like backwards punch. So move your arm back and try and hit my hand. Okay, so now you've really got how you should be able to use your arms. Like I said before about the rules, you need to be able to land with a straight leg.
Yeah.
So a good way to practice that is to stand on one foot and you're just going to gently go down. So you're going to do it 1, 2, 3, and on the 3rd one, we're going to go into a walk.
Okay.
In order to everything lower down to work well, you need to have good posture.
Yeah.
So a really good posture drill, and one I use in training all the time, so before doing track sessions or before a race, is the aeroplane drill.
Okay.
So you're going to
you'll walk around the park here like this?
Yes, definitely. Nice, good posture and race walking. Let's sort out your hips.
Yeah.
So common misconception of race walking is it's a wiggle. It is a wiggle, but it's not a sideways wiggle. So you're actually rotating forward and backwards.
Okay, yeah.
This one's quite tricky, I'm just warning you.
Okay.
So you move your hips one way, move your upper body to the opposite way.
Right, okay.
So you're going like this.
Now you're making me look stupid. I would like to race.
Race, okay.
Like, seriously
Let's
race.
race. Okay, on your marks, get set, go.
Oh, there she goes! Look! I'm running behind you and I can't even catch up. So Bethan, most kids dream of being a Usain Bolt or a Jessica Ennis. So tell us how you ended up race walking out of all of the events you could have gone for.
Yeah, so it happened by chance, really. I was in university, so before that time I'd been a cross-country runner, done a few different athletic events. So I did race walking once or twice when in school. But yeah, so in university I went to a varsity competition and they needed someone to do the race walk. And I was like, oh, I've done this once or twice before, I'll give it a go. Just so happened that Leeds Met had the National Centre for Race Walking. So the coach approached me after the race and asked me if I wanted to give it a go. And I said yes.
I take it you were a natural because you did quite well in the first race to be approached?
I did okay. So there was actually the Commonwealth champion in the same race. So she lapped me and it was only a mile. So I probably wasn't going that quickly, no.
Yeah. If we use a half marathon distance, because roughly the distance you'll race, my fastest time in a half marathon is 1 hour and 45.
Yep.
I'm very proud of that.
Yep.
But how fast would you walk that distance?
So I can do 20k in 1 hour 33.
Wow.
So a half marathon's a kilometre extra, so add on another 5 minutes.
Yeah, so you'd beat me walking to my running.
Yes, I would.
Fantastic, that's good to know, isn't it? It's not the most popular sport or event, so how does it work with funding and things like that for you? Because it can be a battle, I'd imagine, kind of balancing real life and your professional career.
Yeah, so I'm currently funded by Welsh Athletics, and that's the only funding I receive. So they give me a small amount of money which goes towards like getting to races or like kit or things like that. So the support they give me is fantastic, but from a financial point of view, obviously that money won't fund me to live. So I need to get jobs which I find quite difficult balancing with my athletics. So I've actually got a neuroscience degree, but since graduating, I've kind of been in and out of work doing more admin kind of based jobs, just because getting a part-time job within that field is very difficult to maintain.
But things are going well.
Yes,
Welsh
really well.
and British champion,
Yes.
some successful years behind you. So obviously Tokyo 2020 is the big aim, I'd imagine. What before that?
Okay, so this year the World Champs is in the UK, so that's what I'm aiming for. I've already managed to get 2 qualifying times, but I also have to come top 2 in the trial. So the trial is in June, so as long as everything keeps on going in the same direction, then hopefully I'll make that. The other big aim is Commonwealth Games. I'm currently ranked about 6th, so I'm aiming for a medal.
Yeah.
It's going to be hard to get that medal because the Australians are very, very strong in the race walks.
On the day, anything can happen.
Yes, on the day, anything can happen, especially in the race walks. With the technical side, you never know. So you just have to push forward and go for it, really.
Well, Bethan, all the best to you.
Thank you.
We're wishing you all the best, crossing our fingers for you. And thanks to all your tips today, because now every single shopping queue, I'll be there right in the front.
Definitely.
Thank you, Bethan.
That's okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.